Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I often get asked, what are the proper oil change procedures when servicing the DD15? In this video, I will demonstrate the right techniques and why it is essential to follow these steps to ensure a successful oil change for your DD15. Welcome to TAT Express, where we specialize in medium and heavy-duty diesel engines. My name is Adam. I am a U.S. Air Force veteran, shop owner, and I am also ASE certified in medium and heavy-duty diesel engines. On this channel, we discuss repairs, maintenance, and current knowledge about the trucking industry. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you want to share your experience, leave it in the comments below. TAT Express is happy to service the DFW area. If you want to schedule an appointment, you can call us at 972-225-3017. TAT Express is also seeking motivated individuals to join our team. Be sure to visit our careers page for more information. Let's get right into this video. The first item I will start with is changing out the oil filter. Changing the oil filter first will ensure you do not contaminate the new fresh oil with older oil. The oil filter housing has a drain valve that drains the oil from the oil filter housing once the filter top and filter are removed. If the oil has been changed before the oil filter, then the chances of contamination are likely. Clear off the area with loose debris such as dirt. Compressed air can be used to clean off the area of repair. Using the 36mm socket, remove the oil filter and cap and allow the oil to drain into the housing. After draining is complete, remove the oil filter and assembly. Be cautious not when removing to prevent foreign objects from entering the filter housing. On another note, do not service the air filter while removing the oil filter cap. Remove the oil filter from the lid and discard of the filter element. Remove the old O-ring from the filter cap and install new oil filter O-rings. Ensure to coat with new engine oil to ensure ease of installation. Inspect the filter housing for any signs of debris and remove them if necessary. Inspect the oil filter standpipe and oil bypass valve. If damage is found or the oil bypass valve is missing, replace the oil filter standpipe with a new part. Install the new filter onto the filter cap and install it back into the filter housing. Do not over torque. 30 foot-pounds of torque is all that's needed. Cold engine oil will not drain as well as hot engine oil. Ensure the engine is at least 140 degrees before changing the oil. Changing the oil while cold may result in extended drain times. The next step we're going to take is dropping the oil. Drain the engine oil at its lowest point and do not use power tools to remove the drain plug. Impact tools may loosen the oil drain plug assembly and must be retightened by dropping the entire oil pan. Use a suitable drain of at least 13 gallons or more. Inspecting the oil while it's draining is also good practice. Ensure you don't see any metals or any contamination such as fuel or coolant. We may leave the oil draining and continue to inspect and grease the truck. Ensure to wear safety goggles to protect dirt from entering your eyes. It is also recommended to use a headlamp for easy view and hands-free lighting, a pair of gloves, and shop towels. Once the oil has completely drained, reinstall the oil drain plug with new oil rings. Plastic oil drain plugs must be torqued down to 33 foot-pounds and aluminum oil pans to 44 foot-pounds. The next step is adding new engine oil. Do not add oil if the reading is between the crosshatch area of the dipstick. There's about 1 gallon from the fill mark to the full mark. Overfilling the oil may cause engine damage. The oil capacity for the DD15 for an oil and filter change is around 10 gallons. For a 10-gallon capacity, fill the engine up to 9 gallons. We will double check and complete the filling after the initial startup. The next step is changing the fuel filters. The fuel filters are critical and the steps must be followed correctly to avoid a no-start condition or fuel system damage. Remove the pre-filter cap using a 36mm socket. Pull the cap and pre-filter straight up and out of the fuel filter housing. Inspect the fuel filter for signs of debris such as metal or dirt. If metal is found, this may indicate a failing fuel pump. Remove the fuel filter from the cap by applying pressure to the filter at an angle. Discard the fuel filter cap O-ring, install a new O-ring, and snap the new filter into the cap. Apply clean diesel fuel onto the new filter cap O-ring. Install the filter into the fuel filter module and rotate counterclockwise until a click sound is made. Then turn clockwise and hand tighten. Torque the pre-filter to 44 foot-pounds. Next, using a 36mm socket, unscrew the final filter cap. Pull the filter and cap straight up and allow the fuel to drain into the housing. Remove the final filter from the cap by applying pressure to the filter at an angle. Inspect the final fuel filter and housing for debris or contamination. Also, inspect the filter cap for damaged threads. If damage is found, replace the filter cap. Install a new filter cap O-ring and fuel filter onto the filter cap. Apply clean diesel fuel onto the fuel filter cap O-rings and the filter's upper and lower O-ring sections. Install the filter and cap onto the fuel module and align the drain back plug and drain port. Once aligned, apply light pressure and set the filter in place and hand tighten. Then torque the filter cap to 44 foot-pounds. Air may enter the fuel system when serviced, and failure to remove the air from the system may cause a no-start condition or fuel system damage. Connect the priming tool to the priming port and prime the system for 2 minutes. With the priming tool still connected, start the engine and allow the engine to idle for 1 minute. Monitor the engine oil pressure gauge to ensure you are reading at least 10 psi's. No oil pressure after 10 seconds could result in engine damage. Check the filter housing, fuel filter housing, and oil drain plug for leaks during idle. After 1 minute, turn off the priming tool. Increase the engine to 1500 RPMs for additional minute. Return the engine to idle and shut it down and disconnect the priming tool. After 5 minutes, check the oil level on the dipstick and add if necessary. Only add a half a gallon at a time. And remember, only 1 gallon from the fill line to the max line on the dipstick. Now we have completed the oil change. I hope this information was helpful if you're looking to change your oil on your DD15. If you'd like to share your experience, leave it in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're notified when we go live or release a new video. If you'd like to schedule an appointment, you can call us at 972-225-3017. We are located at 4140 Langdon Road, Dallas, Texas 75241. TAT Express is also hiring. If you are interested in joining our team, check out our careers page. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be safe.